Good morning. I wanted to wish you a happy Monday and give you a couple of tips for really being successful in your week with fitness and nutrition. Just kind of reflecting on my last week. My anniversary was last week, and I made some very unhealthful choices. I'm not going to beat myself up because it was my anniversary, but I do sometimes lie to myself a little bit, fib, and I brought in some Haagen-Dazs dark chocolate chip gelato ice cream, and so I allowed myself that, which is fine. We went out to dinner the next night, and then I ended up having dessert there, and you see how the pattern goes the whole weekend. Then I threw that off. We had a festival. I didn't eat so healthfully there. So over the last probably 4 or 5 days, I've had some stress, and some of the things that I was working on, I didn't have time to really prepare. So just giving you a little glimpse into my last week and trying to figure out how to learn from that, I wanted to share what worked for me, or what does work for me usually. So I'm not going to allow that to ruin my gains of my working out. My working out was definitely consistent. That's the one thing that I definitely kept up with. But also, I have one little side tip. Make sure you stretch, because I work out really hard and I lift really heavy. And I didn't allow enough time last week to stretch, and I had a little bit of some scar tissue built up a little bit, and things were really tight in my hip flexor. So I had to lay off the working out for a couple days too. So that wasn't so great over the weekend. So pairing that with not doing so great with the nutrition, I start to feel bloated and icky. So my 5 tips moving forward, because you have to learn from your mistakes, right? Your failures. We're all going to fail, and it's a process, and it's okay. You just have to make sure that when you do fail, you look at your failure, you see what happened. You kind of check to see where your week was and what things that were out of whack. I find when I'm out of whack with one of the 2 things, my fitness, my nutrition, and I don't consistently get my to-do list updated and continued and checked off, that's when things kind of go askew. So my first one is to prepare. So preparing for your week, to prepare to succeed. Because what do they say? Fail to prepare. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So, sorry about that. I had to think about that for a minute. So, if you're someone who on a Sunday has the time to prepare your meals for the week, get your shopping done, awesome. My Sundays these days I'm on a baseball field all day. I had three games yesterday. So, my tips for you would be to if you have the time, do that. Prepare on a Sunday. At least get your veggies washed and cleaned and cut up so that you have them for the week. So when you are running out that door during the week, when your kids are having their activities, you can grab something really good. Hummus, some carrots, things like that. So make sure you're prepared for the week. You know what you're going to go have for that meal Monday through Friday. And so make sure, again, just prepare. And it may not be a Sunday. Your preparing may be on a Monday. So just make sure that it works with your lifestyle, because everybody's lifestyle is different. We're all running in different directions. So try to pick what would work for you. It's trial and error. So just try a few things and see what works for you. My number 2 tip is to work out consistently. I can't stress this enough, how important that is from a standpoint of feeling good, energy. It also helps with boosting your mood. You're in a better mood, better mom, better friend, better wife. It really does spill into every aspect of our lives. This working out part is really huge. So, and you'll feel good about yourself. It gives you confidence, gives you a good burst of energy, so that when you are doing like whatever your work is, it will give you that endorphin rush to create, or whatever it is that you're doing. I really believe productivity goes up when you're working out consistently and you're stretching. Also, for me, a big one is don't bring it into the house. Don't bring the bad food into the house. For me, my willpower may be great one day, and then when I'm weak and it's in my house, it's going to get eaten. So I don't want to go too crazy into this, but just don't bring it into the house. And I'm guilty of it as well. So this week coming up, I have eliminated some of the things that I brought into the house last week. Gone. I don't feel guilty about it because I realize that, yes, it does cost money. And then from this week forward, when I do go food shopping again, I will not be bringing it into the house. Because I know that I go like this with my willpower. I don't always have it. Like, there's some people who are stellar with their willpower. I wish I had it. I don't. If the chocolate's there, it's going to get eaten. So, and I'm not saying you can't have a little bit here and there, but bring it in when you know you're going to have your treat meal. And then have a little bit. Just don't bring like the big bag of M&Ms in. Just bring a small bag and say, okay, this is my treat meal. I'm going to eat it and be done. Don't have leftovers or anything like that. So, another huge tip, and it's free, is to make sure you keep water with you all the time. Because sometimes when we think we're hungry, we're really thirsty. We're dehydrated most of the time, especially I'm speaking to the people I know that are going to watch this video who are mad worker-outers. So we lose so much water working out, you don't even realize it. And when you're already thirsty, you're dehydrated. So make sure that you can keep up with that. You don't allow yourself to get dehydrated. You'll feel it in your skin too. Like, I'm bloated today. Like, my face is probably like this big. My skin looks a little dry, and so I'm not beating myself up, but I'm definitely going to, this week forward, put my lemon in my water, drink my water. If you don't like water by itself, put some stuff in it. Put pineapple in it, put lemon in it, orange, lime was really good. I did that the other day. So you should drink at least half your body weight in ounces. And then if you work out really hard, add 20 to 30 ounces. So if I'm like 145 right now, so, 75, 80 ounces of water, but I'll just bump it up to 100 ounces, and that's a lot. And I will be, yes, frequenting the bathroom, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. That's a good thing. You should be peeing every hour. Pain in the butt, but it's just remember you're getting all those toxins out, and it keeps you regular. Sorry, I had to go there. Last one is to keep a to-do list. This really has nothing to do, I know, with your nutrition and your fitness. But this is huge for your to-do list is good for everything from putting your workout on there, making that no matter what, getting that done, to picking up the dry cleaning, to getting the laundry done, all those little things, plus some of the goals that you have set for yourself. If you have them on paper and you have them with you all the time, then you are that much better at focus and balance for that week. Like, you're going to feel so good about like checking that thing off your to-do list. So those 5 things are huge. To-do list. Make sure you do your to-do list when you're fresh. Like, I do mine in the morning before my older 2 get out the door. My other one's still sleeping. I have like a good 15 minutes to sit down and really think about what I have to do that day. And it could be anything from calling the dermatologist, calling the OB, calling a repairman. I don't know, things like that. Taking out the trash, things like that. So anything from that to shooting a video, which was mine this morning. Shooting a video. I have a clean eating 5 ingredients or less dinner I'm going to start with. That's my first one, and I put that on my to-do list for, it has to be done by June 27th. Make sure you have a date to some of your goals too. So I hope this helps. Again, I really want to do this just to inform people. I'm not saying that I am perfect in any way. Absolutely not. But I see what works for me, and even if you can just take one of these away and it works for you, I feel really good about that. So comment below. Let me know if you have any other videos that you want questions answered, or something that I do that you're curious about. Okay? So have a wonderful week. Put those 5 tips into play, and I guarantee you'll have a successful week. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.